What's going on, y'all? What's the word? What's the deal? Machiavelli Mills TV. We're gonna have a little good time this morning, man. I'm feeling really, really good. It's a wonderful day in Chicago. Um, got a lot to celebrate today, and I'm feeling good about it, man. I'm feeling good about it. Celebrating my daughter. My daughter is graduating from 8th grade today, so I'm elated about that. She's graduating later on this evening. I'm excited, man. I'm finna go to the barbershop, get cut up, get lined up, and get ready to celebrate my baby tonight. Have a good time with her and celebrate her to the highest degree, man. I can't believe I really got a 14-year-old daughter that's about to be in high school. You know what I'm saying? So it just to tell you how life and time flies, man. Chris, what's going on, man? What's the word, boss? It just tell you how time flies, man. You know what I mean? And so, like, as I later on, I'm gonna start getting ready for the graduation. But I'm just still like, dang, man, my baby really about to graduate 8th grade, man. It's a blessing, though. It's a blessing, man. But anyway, man, how y'all feeling this morning? Hope everybody doing all well. Everybody doing good. Today, I'm gonna be playing some music while we on here because I'm in a good mood. So that means the video. I mean, I appreciate it, Chris. I appreciate that a ton. I'm gonna be playing some music on here, man, which means that my video cannot be monetized. It cannot because I'm playing music. But hey, I'm just like, man, I told y'all every so often, I'm gonna just come on here and vibe out the music with y'all. Cause we have a good time when we be talking about these songs and singing songs and rapping songs and so on and so forth and all of that. And so because I enjoy music as much as I do, I'm gonna start off with the Negro spiritual of hip hop. Okay. I always call this, I sing this song all the time. I'm gonna call this is the Negro spiritual of hip hop. And we gonna get to it, man. We're gonna get to it after I get off this advertisement. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna get to playing it. That's what they gotta use a scale that they weigh the wells with. Determined, kicking down the door and we burning brothers naked. Sitting on the beach and the only thing I know, if it's furnished, I'ma take it. My bathtub lift up, my walls do a 360. We got the itch that the government got. Baby Island, we on the Cayman Islands, on a yacht with our favorite album, a bed and a plate of salad, smoking and drinking. If you thinking that I played it, ain't nobody on the faculty swell. And if you face a capital pun, pass me a gun, and I'm gonna give you time to run while I rapidly peel. What? We gonna make it. We gonna make it. We gonna make it. Can y'all hear the music? I learned the game quickly, and now I don't like the rent. So when I fly now, I grab my car on the plane with me. In this case, who's the loser? Ran through enough coke for Castro to build schools in Cuba, teaching kids how to read and write and use the Ruger. Jada and Pete, hello. And I'm tired of hearing about old niggas that be the same old niggas that rap. Who cares? Why? You so for real in the hood, we make candy rain. I can easily send you to God. Stephen B, what's up, bro? What's up, Steve? Hold on, I got you, bro. We gon' make it. We gon' make it. Can y'all hear the music? Y'all still can't hear it? That's crazy. Y'all can't. Say the Ma, bitch. Bet the hood won't miss you. Might find your man dead in the ocean. He be alright though, you know dead rappers get better promotion. Let's talk Stephen B. And cry at birth. Never say you can't do it till you try it first. And be a young eager to pull it, but it's a message in everything. Trust me, even a bullet. Go to war with an 8 in the pound. Get to the street now, put your face to the ground. Cause my shells is expensive. You know exactly why when you yelling and intensive. My feelings is offensive. Lucky cause I got guns that crack your back, but that's not what I prefer. I manufacture crack and when we show them it's still. So y'all go ahead and squeal. I'm comfortable, far from home, eating right, getting good rest, either on the ball or phone. I'm the reason niggas got deals that pass. Sign anything like kiss and sign right here. And y'all just talking, I'm doing it well. Baby kiss. Hold on. We gon' make it. We gon' make it. We gon' make it, y'all. We gon' make it. Hey, now, Stephen B, what's going on, man? You said you had to go to court and great things happen. That's what's up, man. I'm glad everything working out for you, man. Stephen B said, I play this when I get mad, when I'm down, and it makes me feel like we gonna make. Nah, for real. I play this every time I'm like trying to, if I'm feeling like I don't want to go to work, it's something I don't want to do, I play that to get me in the right mindset, man. I'm with you. That get me in the right mindset I need to be in to really do what I gotta do. You know what I mean? So yeah. I'm like, let me start it off with that, man. That's a Negro spiritual of hip hop for me, personally. And Alchemist killed that beat 100%. But I'm glad everything working out for you, man. Chris, what's going down though, man? Everything straight? I know I got on here pretty at an odd time of the day, man. I just getting on here early, man. My daughter graduated from 8th grade today, so I'm like, let me just get on early. I gotta hit the barber shop and all of that. So I got joint custody from my baby girl. And I just got the keys to my new place this morning. Man, congratulations, bro. Congratulations on that, man. That's beautiful, man. That's beautiful, man. I'm glad you got the joint custody for your baby, man. And got a new spot. That's what I'm talking about, man. It's all positive energy in the air. And I don't know, maybe that's why I started off with we gonna make it, man. We gonna be all right. Kid Car, what's the word, my boy? Hey, look, I was just looking at your DMs on Instagram, man. I wasn't even logged into Instagram for like the past day or two. You know what I'm saying? So I was just seeing that I'm like, man, my man hit me on there. Gave me that information, man. I appreciate all the information y'all be sending me as far as topics go pertaining to videos, man. Gig hustler, man. What's up, man? I appreciate that, boss. I appreciate it, man. Yeah, man. Graduation later on this evening, so we're gonna get ready for that. We're gonna celebrate her. We're gonna have a good little time, man. And we're gonna chill. We're gonna have a good little time, man. And we're gonna celebrate her, eat some good food afterwards and all of that. And yeah, man. Enjoy. We're gonna enjoy her day. But yeah, so it's a lot. It's a lot to talk about. I probably should have just named the live stream something else. Cause I was gonna be talking. I was gonna listen to music, but at the same time, I was gonna talk about some topics too in the middle of it. Yeah, high school definitely gonna be a trip, man. But trying to prepare her mentally for all that's to come. So we've been having a lot of conversations about a lot of different topics. So you know what I'm saying? Yeah, man, trying to make sure she prepared for that big move to high school. It's a whole different ball game, but she gonna be all right, man. She gonna be all good. Um, what else? What's up? All right, now people coming on in here now. What's up, y'all? I'm like, where everybody at, man? I appreciate y'all coming on in here. Coming in here. Said tell her to stick to herself, don't be in groups. Oh yeah, man. That's something I always told her, man. You rooting for our cousin state, bro, in the fight. Hey, listen, man. Bro, I ain't gonna lie. Like Indiana, Rick Carlisle. I'm gonna say that. What's my man name? Matherin. Benedict Matherin, he about to get a deal from somebody. He not finna be there. like, them boys going out there hooping all the way around. And I'm like, yeah, man. Rick Carlisle is a great coach. And as a cohesive unit, they play well off of each other all the way around. So yeah, I don't know, man. Like at first, I thought OKC was gonna win the series 5-1, right? And TJ McConnell. Hey, look, it's so funny, Chris, because before TJ McConnell was at Arizona, he was at this college called Duquesne, right? And my homie Kiefer, when Kiefer played Duquesne, Kiefer put up 20 plus on Duquesne, right? This one, TJ McConnell was the guard there. Kiefer was smoking Duquesne, right? McConnell them, but McConnell, he plays well, man. He know how to play into them roles. He know how to play within a system. He knows his role and he plays it well. You give him the open shot, he gonna knock it down. You can't like lag off of him and tell him just shoot. Every time they dare him to shoot, he knock it down. Yeah, he does all the right things. So yeah, man. You say it's going to game 7. I'm hoping it does, man. I like when games extend to 7 games, especially when it's not a team. Like if it's not a team I'm rooting for, I don't want it to go to game 7 unless my team is down in the series, right? Like when the LeBron and them was down 3-1, I was praying for a game 7, right? When they came back and everything. But um if my team is up, I don't want no 7-game series, but I don't have a dog in the fight. So I want to see a 7-game series, but yeah, I don't know, man. These boys balling out, and it's not as sweet as I thought it was gonna be. Because I thought OKC was gonna win the series 4-1. I thought Indiana was gonna win one game, and I didn't think it was gonna be the first game at all, right? And it's crazy they had 25 turnovers and still won the first game. That was a bad omen for OKC. Like that's like when they beat New York, when they New York had that big old lead and they lost the lead. Was that game 1 or game 2 or something like that? That was a bad omen for them, man. They a bad sign of things to come. When you can't close out a game like that, you didn't get forced 25 turnovers. They not scoring off the turnovers, none of that. Like, yeah, you got to seal the deal. They had a 15-point lead or something like that in the game and lost it. What? He said after Detroit beat the S out of the Lakers in '04, I started predicting who's going to win. What's funny is, y'all, no lie, I called them beating LA that year. Like, not like the right when they finished the conference finals. I'm like, man, Detroit gonna beat them boys, man. And something was just telling me they was gonna win. And I think it was just, I don't know, man, the way Detroit played as a unit. All of them, Mars, when they wasn't exploding for 35 points, one player. Everybody did everything they needed to do. Tayshaun Prince was locking dudes up. Ben Wallace shutting down the paint, getting all the rebounds, offensive rebounds, second chance opportunities. Rasheed Wallace with his post moves and his ability to stretch the floor as a power forward. That was crucial for them. Chauncey Billups can hit the clutch shot every time you call on him. Rip Hamilton running around, running off them screens, knocking down the shot. They all played they well. I mean, played their role extremely well. So that's what led to them winning that series, man. And then Kobe and Shaq had their personal gripes with each other because Kobe had told on Shaq, cheating on Shawnee O'Neal and all of that. And then them boys is at odds at that point. It was like they could not coexist with each other at all, none whatsoever. They had their personal little gripes and they yeah, and then Tayshaun Prince played excellent defense on Kobe. Outstanding defense on Kobe. So yeah. Um I was definitely rooting for Chauncey, them. Shaq was out of shape without social media. You could tell Shaq Kobe went. Yeah, they wasn't on the same page at all. Karl Malone was trying to get at Vanessa. Yep. Karl Malone out here wilding, talking about he hunting for little Latino girls or something he said. Little Spanish women or little Spanish girls or something he texted her. Some crazy shit. Like, what's wrong with this man? You feel me? But yeah, it was crazy. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. My bad, y'all. Yeah, told her. Yeah, Carl out here was wilding. Like then talking about do he want to come? Do she want to come sit down there next to him where he at and all of that and just talking crazy. I'm like, now Carl need his ass whooped, bro. I don't like. He think cause he big country strong, but somebody bust you in the head with a glass bottle now. You get bust upside the head with a glass bottle. Stop playing out here. Who you talking about? You already got a bad back. What was wrong with him when he wasn't playing? Was his back hurting or something? He was injured though. I'm like, all right, now don't be permanently injured around this motherfucker. Carl was out here wilding. Like, what are you doing? Karl Malone or Charles Oakley in a fight? I don't know, man. Those some two strong individuals. Them boys strong, both of them, bullheaded and strong. Charles Oakley got like, he got a real mean streak in him to keep him alive in a fight. He ain't trying to lose to nobody. So I don't know. You feel me? He ain't trying to lose to nobody at all. Um, but no, what were we saying? No, the finals. Yeah, man. I don't know. Indiana might pull it off, bro. Indiana might pull it off. So we gonna see though. We gonna see. We shall see how it goes. But what show are you watching? You put on me on some a few. You said what show are you watching? You put me on some a couple months ago, so I can trust you, man. I ain't really been watching TV as much, man. When I be getting off work, I be going to sleep. I wake up, watch a little like YouTube or something like that. Watch some podcast stuff. I eat some food. I get my clothes together. I go back to sleep, wake up, get it down, and get out the door. Like I was just telling my coworker, I haven't been watching my show like I used to do. Like I missed the entire season of Raising Kanan because this night job got me like on Friday, like cause I don't work Friday nights. When I be getting off Friday morning, I be sleeping all day on Friday. All day. I be sleeping all day on Friday. And then so like that's really the days I be watching my show. The weekend come. Hold on. Can y'all hear me? Is it sounding better now? Can y'all hear me? Yeah. So basically, yeah, when the weekend come, okay, yeah. When the weekend come, man, what I was telling you, I get off on Friday mornings. So that's my like when I don't work Friday nights, I don't work Saturday nights. So when the weekend come, man, like I sleep all Friday, and then I be, with the kids and all of that. So Saturday I be trying to do stuff with them, trying to get out, trying to let them enjoy the weather while the weather nice. So I be missing out on my shows. I didn't watch none of the seasons of Raising Kanan. I watched The Shy. The Shy is my show. That's my show. I have not watched one episode of The Shy yet these last few weeks. And I was excited about the show coming back. So I ain't been watching no shows like that, man. You said The Rookie. Um, Hold on, man. Let me see. You said The Rookie though. That's the name of the show. Black Mall, what's up, man? What's the word? All is well, man. All is good, man. Everything is all good, man. Mobland. What is that? What streaming platform is that on? Because you gotta have 80 different streaming subscriptions to watch the shows you want to watch. Golly. ABC. Okay, that's The Rookie. What is that about? What is that? I'm sure it's sports related, but what? 911. I ain't know 911. I don't know nothing about that show right there. Paramount Plus. Okay. Yes. It's a cop show. I got you. Jabari, what's up, man? What's going down with you? What's the word, man? I'm in here trying to it's serious and funny, more serious. Okay. Mobland is more serious or the rookie? Oh, the rookie is you saying rookie is a cop show. Jabari, you say you just waking up? Got you. Hey, did y'all ever watch what's that show I was watching, man? Cross? Did y'all watch that show last year? Did y'all watch Cross with Aldous Hodge? You just watched Tango and Cash the other night. Okay. I tried to, I couldn't get into it. Got you. I don't even know what Cross is a detective show. Cross is on Amazon Prime, yeah. It was a detective show. Aldous Hodge, what Aldous Hodge was in? What was that show called? He was in with Journey Smollett. What was that show? What was that show called with Journey Smollett? Aldous Hodge been in a lot of different TV shows and series over the years. In fact, he was originally supposed to be Derwin Davis. In the pilot of the show, I think Aldous Hodge was Derwin, and then they ended up going with Pooch Hall. Yeah, he was MC Ren. Matter of fact, Aldous Hodge was MC Ren on Straight Outta Compton. He was. Yup. Underground was a show with Journey Smollett. I've heard a lot about Severance. How we as blacks have to deal with passive aggressive racism at work. Okay, got you. Yeah, I've heard about Severance. I haven't watched it though. Yeah, man, I gotta check out a lot of different shows, man. I gotta check out a lot of different shows. Uh, Def Jam, Fight for New York, the fighting game of your child. Yeah, for sure. Um, Def Jam, Fight for New York, definitely the fighting game. That's 100%. Yeah. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. I told you I was a video game head though, man. I played so many different games, bro. I'm talking about Resident Evil. Uh, damn. I played Resident Evil. I was playing says Paces and Six. Yeah. I wouldn't be surprised the way they playing them boys tough. Bet you ain't play that Wu-Tang fighting game. Not at all. Boy, hold on. Boy, I had No Mercy. That No Mercy was a black cartridge. Boy, what? No Mercy? No, well, yeah, WrestleMania was a black cartridge too. I had No Mercy though on 64. My grandmama and my granddaddy bought me that game. I was getting active on there too, boy. What? True Crime Streets of LA? I had that. God rest his soul. The weekend before my brother had his life taken away from him, my brother took me to get that game from GameStop. The weekend before my brother, the weekend before my brother had got his life taken from him, unfortunately, my brother took me to the store to go get the game. And we played the game all that weekend. That game just reminded me of my brother, like, cause we was playing it, you know. Um, Nick Kane, yeah. Then you can have different skins. You could be Snoop. You could be that girl that was with him. All of that. Boy, I had Resident Evil 2 on the original PlayStation. And I got the remastered version on PlayStation 4. But I had Resident Evil 2 on the original PlayStation, the first PlayStation. And me and my sister used to get active on that joint. Active on there. I'm talking about me and my sister used to be on there all the time playing. All the way through and through. And we beat it with both characters. We beat it with Leon and with Claire. We used to play that game all the time, and we used to play it with the lights off in the crib. I'm a scared. Look, I'm a scared, and I'm a scaredy cat. I'm not one of them dudes that like just all type of crazy horror stuff. But we damn sure played that game with the lights off at night, getting it cracking on there. I never played The Matrix. Never played it. GoldenEye, fire. 64. I had every man. Nintendo 64. I had so many games, bro. So many games, bro. I had everything. I had Killer Instinct. I had Super Mario 64. I had Super Smash Brothers. I had Ready to Rumble. I had GoldenEye. Um, I had A Bug's Life. I had bro. I had a ton of games. Hold on. I had No Mercy. I had NBA Live 2000 on there. See, I ain't had Mortal Kombat on 64. I ain't had that one. I had Zelda, The Legend of Zelda, Ocarina of Time. That is a phenomenal game. My cousin had the Tony Hawk on 64. He had that. He had another game, a racing game. What the hell was the name of that game, man? On 64. It was a racing game that he had. I forgot the name. Hold on, let me see. Racing game, Nintendo 64. They said they want to stop the riots. Let me see what game was that boy had. Man, Zero, what's the word, man? Not cruising. My cousin had cruising. My cousin had cruising though. Cruising was fire. It was another game though on there. I gotta look at what the name of the damn. Let me figure. I'm finna figure this out though. Cause they got like I found a YouTube video right now with a list on. Tony Hawk games was fire. I'm finna figure out what game it was he had, man. Hold on. Not cruising. I had Diddy Kong Racing on 64. I'm finna find the name of this goddamn game. Cause this gonna hurt me, man. What was the name of this game that he had, man? I think it was Rush. Was it Rush? I think it was Rush. Was it Rush? Let me see. Was it Rush? I don't know. Twisted Metal. Now I had what the he had another game too. He had all the games, bro. Twisted Metal. That was on PlayStation. My cousin had that game on PlayStation. I had that one. I'm sure it was on 64 too. I know it was on 64, but I played it on PlayStation with my cousin or whatever. But yeah, I had so many games, bro. I was a video game head all the way around. But that Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. What? Fight Night? Yes. My cousin had Fight Night on 64. He had the one with Muhammad Ali on there. Boy, I was on there fighting with Ike Corte. Who else I was on there fighting with? Um, damn, Holyfield. I think Holyfield was on that one. Holyfield. I was on there, man. We played it a lot. A lot. Knockout Kings. Yes. That was the name of the game. It was Knockout Kings, I think it was. I don't think it was Fight Night. Knockout Kings was the one I think on 64. Yeah, I seen Silent Hill got 30 years, man. PlayStation 2 and GameCube are my favorite. I never had a GameCube at all. And I remember the time, bro, I remember my uncle had a Dreamcast and Power Stone. There's a game called Power Stone on Dreamcast. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. My people text me. I'm like, what they doing? Quarterback Club 2000. I never heard of that one. I never heard of that one. Man, I'm gonna start a gaming channel around here, man. I ain't gonna lie to you. I gotta just start back playing my game. I gotta start a gaming channel. SmackDown versus Raw. I never played that one. I think by the time they came out, I think I might have been done. As I told y'all, I took a hiatus from video gaming from 2007 until October of 2015. I did not have no game system. I stopped playing games completely. Didn't have no game system. Look up the intro for NBA 2K2. Let me see. NBA 2K2 intro. Which one had Allen Iverson on the cover? Was that 2K1? NBA 2K2 intro. I might have to type it in because it's not. For some reason, man, I hate when the voice thing don't do what it's supposed to be doing, man. AI was on cover both of them. Let me see. Let me see. I think they got it on here. Let's see.
When it comes to minerals,
I never owned a GameCube either. I used to play with my cousin. AI was on all the covers. Yeah, well, on Ben Wallace was on the cover 2K5. That's when 2K went for $20. That's when they got NBA Live about the way. That was their way to get NBA Live out of the way.
this NBA 2K2 stuff.
Hold on, I'm looking at that. Oh, you said that's not it? You said NBA 2K2? Or what? Which one you talking about? Dreamcast version. Okay. I got you. Let's see. Fight Night Round 3. Floyd was on them early fight nights. They're probably one you talking about right here. Well, it was next level back then, boy. AI was the one, boy. Ah! AI was the one at that point. Let me see if I can find the what you got. AI was really he was the poster child for the league, man. Allen Iverson was a man. Allen Iverson was like a phenomenon. Seriously, like living through that time, living through Allen Iverson's like his ascension, his reign was something to behold. I remember the first time I saw him playing, I was like, man, who is dude, man? Again, I had watched him playing in passing previously. My first year watching basketball seriously was the year 2000, right? That was the year Indiana played the Lakers in the finals, actually, truthfully. And truth be told, Jalen Rose is the best player on that team, not Reggie. And I love Reggie. But Jalen Rose was the best player on the team in that Indiana team that year. And Jalen should have been a goddamn NBA All-Star. Jalen Rose, probably one of the most underrated hoopers for real. I think during that time, Jalen was nice. It's just that Jalen got traded to the Bulls. He spent some of his great years, like 2.5 of his great seasons, with a terrible Bulls team. But Jalen was nice. Like Jalen could do all different types. He could run a point. He could get assists. He go to the cup. He could shoot. He was athletic. Jalen was really, really like a point forward for real. Um, but no, though. But yeah, AI was something crazy. Said Jalen kept, yeah, Jalen the one that kept them in the series that year. Yeah, I got Jalen. I have a Jalen Rose Michigan jersey in my closet right now, for real. Yeah, Reggie was older for sure. He was, but he said he got at least 55 of that 81 Kobe try. Yeah, that's true. But it happens, man. You feel me? Like it happens to the best. Some dudes get scored on. Dudes get scored on, man. But Jalen was official. He should have been an all-star. Um, he should have been an all-star at least once. He never made an all-star team. And that's crazy because it all depends on what position you play, right? Jalen was playing the forward position. There's a lot of great forwards in the league. You know what I mean? Was Jalen playing the 2 or the 3 at that point? I'm trying to remember what position was Jalen playing. But it's all about the position you play. And like, truth be told, Kyle Lowry probably got more all-star nods than some guys who was better than him. You feel me? But during the time he was playing, depending on the conference you in, you're gonna get that nod. Jalen was a 2. 2. Yeah, it was too many damn 2 guards that was nice in the league at that point. And so Jalen got overlooked because, yeah, Monte was tough. Monte was nice, super high scoring guard. Monte problem was when Monte was at the helm for Golden State, when he was the main guy, Golden State was terrible as a team, unfortunately. And that was around the time that people started getting awarded all-star nods for being on good teams, right? They started penalizing you if you were not on a good team, per se. When Monte was averaging 25, 26, the Golden State Warriors were not a good team at all. And so, unfortunately, they was not giving him all-star nods because, your team not winning. When to me, though, I feel like the all-star nods should just go to the best players. Sometimes you're just not on a good team. And sometimes it ain't your fault. But I'm gonna say this. I love Monte. A lot of times Monte's style per se probably wasn't. I'm trying to think who was on them damn Golden State Warriors teams them years when he was at like the guy. I'm trying to remember. But Monte was the guy, man. Shout out to the Mississippi Bullet, man. I don't think Monte was ever the best point guard in the league. 2 cents. Best in the league? I don't think Monte was ever best point guard in the league. He was a very high. He could score. He probably one of the best scoring guards. Let's see. Um, let's see. 2008. Nah, he wasn't better than Chris Paul and Darren Williams. But he was the best scoring guard, though, I would say. Scoring, yeah. Scoring point guard. He had a year on nobody's. Yeah. Like scoring wise, he could light it up quick. Earl Watson's a Mike Bibby. Yeah, Mike was like well, no. Steven Jackson and Baron Davis was with him them early. Yeah, he was. They was with him them early Golden State years. Then eventually they left. And then Monte became the star on the team. And when Monte was the star, I'm trying to remember who was on them with teams with him when he was the star player. Yeah, Mike Bibby was nice. Rod Strickland was really nice too. Rod Strickland, Rod could hoop. Rod Strickland. And you know who else was really underrated? Andre Miller. Andre Miller, man, was really a really underrated player for real. Andre was tough. You know what I mean? For a dude, he never made the All-Star team. Always, he was a starter for so many years. He was with the Clippers, with the Denver Nuggets, Portland. Andre was more than serviceable. He was a really, really good player. He just was never a superstar, but he was a really, really good player, man. Sound from DC. Rod Strickland is goated here. I'm sure Rod was nice. Rod was nice. That's what we said. That's when Barron had an epic dunk. I remember that on Karolinko. That was the second round. That was after they beat Dallas. After they beat Dallas, they played Utah that second round. He bodied Andre Karolinko. You know what I'm saying? Hold on. Who you say had an ugly game? Ugly but effective. Who you say? Luke Rittenauer. That's when they was with Seattle. Seattle had broke the record for the most three-pointers in a regular season, which Golden State would later break. But it was Luke Rittenauer, Vladimir Radmanovich, Rashard Lewis, Johan Petro, and Ray Allen. Was Johan Petro or Robert Swift? Robert Swift and Johan Petro now. Chris Wilcox, I think. I think there was Chris Wilcox. Was Chris Wilcox one of those bigs there? I think at that time. Oh, Andre. Yeah. Andre had an ugly. It wasn't pretty. You're right. It wasn't pretty. It was effective, but wasn't pretty. But you know, it's some players that just got them ugly games like that. Some player game not is ugly, but it's just super effective. Michael Redd game was never pretty to me, but he was nice. Michael Redd could fill it up. He could score. Hey man, Jermaine, shout out to your South Carolina brother Jermaine, man. Jermaine was one of my favorite bigs, man. During that time period, Jermaine was official. He really was. He could block. She was a shot blocking big. For real, I like them shot blocking big. I like a big that can score, but also shot block. For real, like, and Jermaine could shot block and score and rebound. Yeah, Jokic's game not pretty at all. It's ugly to watch. He's not athletic, but outstanding. He's an outstanding player. Best player in the league. You feel me? But his game is not suitable for a casual fan to watch. You can't, if you want to show a player, somebody the NBA basketball and say, look at this amazing guy, and they don't know nothing about basketball, do not show them Nikola Jokic. If you show them Nikola Jokic, they gonna be like, this is exciting, because Jokic is just not, his game is not exciting. Yeah, Tim was not exciting either, but Timmy was so nice, man. You're right. Tim was not a dude that was gonna dunk on everybody. And I think that's what really hurts his stock. When people talk about how great Tim was, I think Tim don't even get the flowers he really deserves, because he wasn't a big, like KG would holler, and yeah, KG was boisterous. He was gregarious on the court, all of that. Timmy was not none of that. And I think it works against Timmy because people don't realize, because he didn't holler and yell and he wasn't jumping out the gym, it goes unnoticed at times. You know what I'm saying? Tim game wasn't ugly. It was just boring. He had a boring game. The Spurs overall were not an exciting team for a casual to watch. But as a basketball fan, yes, Paul Pierce game ugly. Man, Black Mall, what? Listen, I'm about to go to my barber right in at about 12 something, right? My barber never liked Paul Pierce's game. He always said it was ugly. But Paul could hoop. Could always hoop. Paul was never super athletic like that. He was never like, you know what I'm saying? He wasn't the most exciting dude. But I mean, it was exciting to watch him get them buckets though. I remember this time where they was whooping on Philly now. Paul Pierce, Paul was nice. Paul was really, really great as a hooper. Boy, Zach Randolph couldn't jump over a sheet of paper. But Big Zebo was tough though. He had a knack for rebounding the ball, a knack for scoring in the paint. He could have his way all the time and could not jump over a sheet of paper. Shout out Marion, Indiana, man. My Midwest brother, man. Shout out folks now. Zach Randolph, one of the folks. But yeah, Zebo couldn't jump over a sheet of paper at all. But it was nice, man. It's just funny, man. Everybody's game is just it's so different. Certain guys are not going to be the most explosive players, but they're not going to be the most explosive players, but they be nice. Like Tony Parker was never the most explosive player at all. He was explosive against his own teammate, talking to his teammate wife, unfortunately. Glenn Robinson is from Gary, Indiana, right outside of Chicago. And he one of the folks too. Glenn Robinson, one of the GDs too. What do you say? Isn't J Rose? Yeah, Jalen Rose, Detroit. Detroit for real, man. His high school had a lot of Anderson Hunt. Where Anderson Hunt go to school at? UNLV, Anderson Hunt. Yup. Anderson Hunt, UNLV. Vashawn Leonard was from Detroit, I think, too. Remember the shooter? Vashawn Leonard, the one that can shoot. He said, I hate Tony Parker. Tony was nice though, man. He did a lot of wild stuff, all bogus stuff. He fouled off the court. Foul. Because he was talking to Brent Berry's wife, his own teammate wife, which is crazy. But Tony could hoop though. Tony was nice. I remember Tony won Finals MVP in 07 when they played LeBron and the Cavs. Tony was like a 5-time All-Star, something like that. He wasn't the most explosive, exciting player, but super effective. See, the Frenchmen don't play. Yeah, wow, man. He should have got his ass whooped for that too. You know what I'm saying? But who else, man? Some guys I really, really like. Or does anyone else think Mo Bro did the same Kool-Aid Charlie? Man, they both wild. And now they both trying to air each other out because they into it with each other. And yeah, he should have spent Tony Parker head around like Linda Blair on The Exorcist. He should have gave him that uppercut, make his head snap back like that little Pez dispenser. Should have made Tony head snap back like the Pez dispenser. Stop playing with me. Derek Fisher, aka Mr. Steal Your Girl. D Fish wild as hell for that to this day. Like he wild as hell. Like I don't know. Like that shit so foul. Bro, like what? Yeah, Tony, man. Tony had a run, man. He was nice. He just was not the most exciting player, but he could hoop all the way through and through. Said Tony Parker was a great value version of Steve Nash. Yeah, my favorite point guard was Jason Kidd during that era. I loved Jason Kidd. I like Jason Kidd better than Steve Nash, all of them. Jason Kidd could play, he could do everything you want him to do. He came in the league, he couldn't shoot at first. I think Jason Kidd, he got it. He top 10 in 3-point shots, I believe. Right? Jason Kidd, like again, he was not. I believe he top 10. What Jason Kidd at in 3-point shots? I don't know. Maybe I'm tripping. But anyway, he came in, couldn't shoot, developed a jumper. He had great defense. he got his teammates high percentage shots all the time. He was a winner. He could rebound, everything. Hold on, what Kevin Johnson do? Now look, was that ever confirmed with Jason Kidd? I mean, Jason Richardson? With Jason Richardson and Steve Nash, was that confirmed all the way? I remember the rumor, but was that confirmed officially? Yeah, yeah, Jason Kidd, boy. They went he said Super Eastern Conference. He kept going to the finals, man. Couldn't get over the hump. The first year, they went, who they lost to? The Lakers. And then they lost to San Antonio after that. They lost to the Lakers, then lost to San Antonio. They kept running into the wrong teams, man. But New Jersey, the reason why Antoine Walker and the reason why Antoine Walker and Paul Pierce couldn't get over the hump. And honestly, Kenyon Martin best seasons came with Jason Kidd. Jay Kidd knew how to get the best out of all of his teammates every time. And honestly, like, that's why this whole conversation is Tyrese Halliburton a superstar. I think he's a star. If he continues to do what he's doing now, he will be a superstar. You got to have some consistency to be a superstar, right? But like, people look at Tyrese Halliburton because Halliburton don't go for 30, 35. Jason Kidd, I think Jason Kidd best year in the league. His highest scoring year, he probably averaged 22 a game, 21 a game. Jason Kidd was not a dude getting you 40, 45 on a consistent basis, but he'll give you 18 points, 14 rebounds, 4 steals, 12 assists. He'll do stuff like that. And again, his imprint will be all over the game. Even stuff you didn't see in the box score. Jason Kidd, I promise I would watch Jay Kidd. I was in awe of him. He was such a great player, man. For real, I was in awe of Jay Kidd, man. But yeah, man, Halliburton, he don't got to score 35, 30 plus to be a great player, especially at the point guard position. Every guard not going to be like that. Said Jay Kidd was an elite defender too. Some Halle Berry. He said Halle Berry. Not Halliburton, Halle Berry. Yeah, Jason Kidd was an elite defender. Elite. Like Jay Kidd could lock stuff up. That's why I say Jay Kidd rebounded. He played defense. He got his teammates high percentage shots. And if you needed a bucket, yeah, he didn't turn the ball over. If you needed a bucket, Jay Kidd will get the bucket for you. He'll get it for you. That's why I really liked him a lot, man. Again, Jason Kidd, my favorite guard. For real. Because Steve Nash was not playing no defense like Jason Kidd was. He was not. Yeah, I had a lot of great guards though, man. Halliburton is the last true PG left. Trying to think. Last true PG. He's a true point guard for sure. Yeah, I'm trying to think. Last true PG. Yeah, clutchness though. Yeah, that mug hit the shot, boy. Hey, I ain't gonna lie to you. I got all confidence in him when he shoot that ball at the end of the game. I don't know what the hell, and he could be off. He could be off for the whole game or be like in and out of the offense offensively. He ain't got to be a big part of the offense at all during the game. I mean, when I say a big part of the offense, he don't got to do a lot of scoring. He don't got to see the ball go in a lot throughout the game in order for him to hit a shot. Like he could have, like you said, 12 points and still come down and hit a big shot. That's tough because a lot of players got to get into rhythm to hit a big shot sometimes. Like, you know what I'm saying? They got to see the ball go in a few times to get hot and get streaky. You know what I mean? Like, he could be like, he could have 8 or 9 points and still be like, give me the ball and I'm gonna shoot the shot and it go in. That's a great skill, man. Some dudes gotta see that mug go in a few times for them to get hot and get in motion like that. He get an emotion. He had 9 points and come in and hit a big 3. So yeah, he said J Kidd was mixed just like Halliburton, but it seemed like J Kidd was more black because J Kidd grew up in a black environment. Ain't J Kidd from Oakland? He from Oakland, right? Or somewhere in California. Somewhere. I think he grew up in a Halliburton didn't grow up in a black environment. That's the problem. Not the problem, but you know what I mean. That's why Halliburton don't seem, because Halliburton, yeah, he mixed. You feel me? And in ways, his black features show more than Jason Kidd sometimes, right? But Halliburton grew up in a predominantly white area. You know what I'm saying? And then I'm gonna say this. Hold on, Halliburton is corny. him and Mahomes, same type of brother. If you give him, I already know. Halliburton, yeah, he from a place in Wisconsin that's super white. Honestly, in Wisconsin, if you ain't in Racine and you ain't in Milwaukee, woo, them percentages of black folks decrease significantly. I know, because my homie Kiefer played in Green Bay. Boy, Green Bay, you seeing black folks in Green Bay is an anomaly. Seriously. When I used to go to Green Bay to visit Kiefer, boy, the black folks in the town was us. Us and the rest of the basketball team in Green Bay. But yeah, Milwaukee, shout out Milwaukee, man. Shout out Milwaukee. Yeah, Shane Battier for sure. But you could tell Shane Battier didn't grow up in a black environment at all. Shane didn't grow up in no black area at all. I like Halle because during the Olympics, he's a great teammate while Tatum. Now, for sure, and Tyrese Halliburton knew his place at that time, man. Like, you're not finna start over a lot of these other guys, man. These veteran players that have done it before. I think he was appreciative of the moment to be on the team, to be a member of the squad. He was just like, cool. I think Jason Tatum was coming from a different place because Tatum had won an NBA champion. He was fresh off an NBA championship. And I think he looked like, hold on, he was first team All NBA, I believe, that year as well. So he like, I need to be playing. What's going on? Halliburton, I think he was in a different spot, different position. He like, I'm glad to be here. He said black people in Green Bay play for the Packers. That's a fact. Yeah, Milwaukee is very similar. They got similar gangs in Milwaukee. Yeah, the black population. That's what I'm saying. In Wisconsin, the blackest Wisconsin gonna get is Milwaukee and Racine. Other than that, man, no. Yeah, Memphis. When I was in school, I had a lot of homies from Memphis. A lot of homies from Memphis. Because I was in Mississippi. Memphis 2 hours away from where I was at. So yeah, we was all through that mob. And look, I got off what the purpose of this live stream was. I was trying to get on here. You feel me? What Snoopy saying? You dig me? You under dig me? He said the blackest Tennessee gonna get is Memphis. Shout out to Memphis 10. Cool cow in my projects. Checks. Dum, dum. In my projects. My project big. Shout out Cool cow, man. I don't know if y'all know this one right here. Right. what's going on, or about this feeling you got me feeling. Cause every time I try to leave, I'm right back again. Yeah, and I ain't going nowhere. You got me walking on the ceiling. What do you say? So when the night get hard and at night you're all alone, oh, I'll be the one you call on. As Wiz. Go. Every time you baby, I'm right there, flying in the air. So let all of your fears go. Oh, oh. Oh, go up, 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 up. We go up, 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 up. Woo, that's my joint. Up, 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 up. That's on Cushion OJ, yep. We go up, 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 up. Hold on, man. Hold on. I'm not coming down. I'm gonna switch it up though. Hold on. You and me. So you ain't coming down either. Spread our names on the cloud. Pass it on down. Roll it up, pass it all around. The Kid Frankie. Oh,
Getting that from YouTube.
We finna take y'all back real quick.
Stop Bailey.
I'm finna take y'all back real quick. Some of y'all might not know this. I'm gonna play a few different little tones real quick, man. That's that Snoop Dogg dance. This is my joint right here. What do you say? I live life sucker free. That's why the niggas you be with talk down like they don't fuck with me. I get money realistically. And the homies show me love. Groupies wanna leave the club with me. Ain't nothing to it, G. Want some bomb ass weed? Get high, cruise at a jet speed. Do it like I do it for TV. 675 down the air, LB. 7 something with tax. And when I'm on a plane, got to carry on the match. Yeah, that's fly shit. What do you say? Champagne in my cockpit. Talking about you got a man, mommy. Just stop it, please. As we proceed to give you what you need to roll up our weed. I'm out here living it, out here living it. Just know that we doing our thing. We out here getting it. Boy, I rep the gang, 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 gang. Nothing changed. Still rep the gang, still rep the gang, gang. Self-made, been through what I've been through. And so I know what I know. I write bar rap songs telling women what I'm into. So the hoes won't roll. First cash could put another coach. Just a smoke kush. I know a player who grows. And that's on the real, mama. If you trying to slide, gotta bring one for real. Just another day in the life, another plane, another night. Getting faded with another player white. Take a raid with the Sprite. Then I work in the AM to catch another fight. Simply because everything else lame. Them fans on real. Them hoes looking for change. I seen it all. Player in the game. First they was biting the flow, now they jacking on and slang. I'm out here living it. I'm here living it. We doing our thing, cause we out here getting it. Well, I rep the gang, 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 gang. Nothing changed, nothing changed. I still rep the gang, still rep the gang, gang. Hold on. I'm finna take it back to Chicago real quick. Hold on. Poe Pimp, do or die. Hold on. We finna, hold on, y'all. They talking about the radio version. What? Why is Poe Pimp, the real Poe Pimp, not on here? What is they doing? Hold on now. What the hell? They ain't got the real version. Oh, here you go. They about to make me mad on here. You know what I'm saying? Why they ain't got the original version of Pope Pimp on here? Come on, y'all. Like on the plug right now. I appreciate it, man. It was 7:00 p.m. Sipping C gram, touching on my 4 bill, so I can see who peeping this pope here with a slow limp. What do you say? Three lines connection. Just bring the weed, we got the drinks you need, and plus we strapped with two protection. I put the phone on the hook that I paused with niggas. I forgot where I met the hoe. And the feeling that I got to the hoe when I slap, I straight up checked the hoe. You wanna ride in the backseat of a Caddy, chop it up with that. Hold on, we finna, cause Twister got the best verse, one of the best verses I ever heard on here. Never to the die though. These women look fly low. Introduce myself. A to the introduce myself. Hey, Twister finna go on. This is one of my favorite verses of all time. Twister finna spit. P-I-M-P. But logically, be learning this biology and obviously, well, ain't this some shit? Pull up in a C-A-D-I double L of an A-C P-I-M-P. And I think that automatically, because he's a pimp, he gotta be full of that M-O-N-E, but why? But players be sporting nice cars and fancy clothes, fresh Georgia Bowl, special 150. Chop up that paper hoe, chop up that paper hoe. Watch till your lips go. Caress my tips slow to the tempo. Instrumental. Real simple when you messing with a pimp though. Getting Bob in the back seat. What? Come on, y'all. Y'all remember this. Never miss what you never had. MP. Hold on. Black Mall, you finna come in with it. And obviously, well, in the backseat of a caddy, chop it up, we do with that. What are you saying? Well, a motherfucker might be broke and shit, and they collect the more dope for chips, but I can spit more games than a mouthful of poker chips to get the hoes with the open lips and the provoking hips. I never got to tell them any lies. Have a look at the city size. Get up in the kitty size, so I'm blessed with the look of innocence, good sass peanut butter complex, the pretty eyes. Your anatomy got to be right. That immediate better me right. But if the head, the bone, come on, sucker play. Members of my clique want to see what that'd be like. I know you want to try that. So the rhythm of a hi hat. Don't be bogus in the night that. I didn't got the hold of let my fellas on the train while she lied back. Now, motherfucker, can you buy that? Where you ride at? On the passenger side of your hoe, trying to come on another G. The broad all up under me, trying to front of me, looking lovely while I run another beat. Suddenly, she learned that I don't deal with emotion. But we in the room, she wrote me with lotion. What? Did you love potion? The word no was never said. Supposed to be giving women dick in the bed until they sick in the head. What? They ain't tricking the feds, spin game to the chicken the bread, kicking them legs in the air like a player do. They be little in a day or two. Afterwards, I'm gonna say the crew. That's some pimp type shit that be low in AK or do. Wearing gray and blue. If a hoe wanna holler, then you a player if you hit them ends to get the dividends. But you a pimp if you can get the same hoe to wanna freak your friends. Cause I study P-I-M-P, ology, but logically, be learning them whole biology. And obviously, well, what? Man, let me tell y'all something, man. Let me stop. When I first heard that verse, like I remember, like when I first heard it and understood rap, I was like, man, never did this man just take off like this. I was in awe. That's probably one of the top. That's a top 20 verse of all time, maybe top 15 verse of all time for me. Like what did the stuff he was saying in there? I'll still po pimping. What? Do you want to ride with me? Do you want to smoke my weed? Never could you take my cheese. I'm a po P-I-M-P. Do you want to ride with me? Hey, rest in peace to Johnny P. Singing them hooks for them. Johnny P, man, and gone from this earth, man. Johnny P, that's still po pimping fire. It really is, oh Black Mall. I'm with you. That still po pimping is hard. It really is. But yeah, Twister, phenomenal, man. Phenomenal artist all the way through and through. You know, that's undeniable. Really, really undeniable, y'all. Man. But yeah, man, I appreciate y'all getting on here with me too, man. For real, for real. Um, man, I'm finna go and I'm gonna eat something, about to eat some food real quick. Then I'm gonna go get my hair cut. I gotta get ready for my daughter graduation tonight, man. This evening, rather. So I'm gonna go get me something. I'm gonna eat something, get my hair cut, get ready for my baby girl graduation. I'll probably get back on here before I go to the graduation ceremony. We gonna have a great time today, celebrating my daughter graduating 8th grade. It's a beautiful, beautiful day. I'm excited for my baby girl. And we're gonna celebrate her all the way through and through, man. I'm going off of here, man. I'm gonna holler at y'all later on. Peace.